Hello everybody and welcome to James Hennon Tarot on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about card 18 in the Major Arcana, and that of course is the Moon. And the card that and the pack that we're going to use, to illustrate this card is the Juliet Shaman Tarot, which I've used for all the majors so far. I'm going to stick with because it's got quite good symbolism. So to get straight into the symbolism, first of all, before we start talking about the meaning of the card, obviously we've got the moon at the top there, which is covering the sun, which of course creates the image of a bit of darkness and a bit of shadow. We've got a dog and a wolf here that basically illustrate the animal instincts within us. One is the more loyal, mundane, everyday. The wolf is more to do with the more animalistic and instinctual sort of elements of our psyche. We've also got the pool here, which is to do with the pool of the unconscious. Two pillars which govern the I think it's Solomon's Temple. I'm not too sure the entrance to it. And then we've got a crab coming out of the water. The crab symbolises that the things that are emerging from our feelings are likely to be sensitive, and we're going to be sensitive to them. Because with this card, of course, the moon, it's really about a sense of finding ourselves in a difficult situation where we don't have a lot of clarity, don't have a lot of insight within the situation. And when we find ourselves in these situations in life, it can become difficult, and we tend to start feeling quite fearful, worrying about situations, and even anxiety can come up, and phobias, perhaps even about a certain situation. Now, the kind of guidance that you could give to this card, if it comes out for yourself in a reading or for a client or a friend, is that they're going to have to go through a difficult situation. You're going to have to go through this difficult situation. You can't avoid it. You can't sort of say, I'm staying in bed today, I'm not going to deal with this. You've got to get up. But there's no certain answers, no clear answers, because there is no certainty at the moment. And this is the counterpart to the Sun card, which we'll cover in the next card, and you'll see the difference there. But this is where we live. We're basically dealing with a situation that's more to do with unconscious feelings and the unconscious. So a situation isn't very clear. We don't necessarily find it very easy to find a way forward. There is a way forward, and we're encouraged to take that way forward, and that's the pathway that appears here out of the pool of the water. So whatever comes to the surface, we've got to learn to deal with it, and we've got to learn to carry on, even though we're going to be dealing with all kinds of fears and worries and doubts, and the fact that the road we're taking is very much unfamiliar. And the only advice we can use to give anybody at this time is to use your instincts. Trust your instincts, but you should refrain from making any major decisions at this time. If this card comes out in a reading for you or your client or friends, you should only make decisions based on instinct that are going to be that you need to make, basically. Any major decisions about relationships or jobs, anything like that, just do what you can do, but don't make anything rash, because the whole situation may not be completely as it seems, because we've got obviously shadows of the moon casting all kinds of confusion into the situation. It makes the situation a bit of a mystery to us. So the moon, if it turns up in a reading, is talking all about uncertainty, lack of clarity, lack of vision, having to carry on going, but not fully knowing where you're going. So you've got to rely on your instincts, and obviously avoid making any major decisions. So this is a period of lack of clarity, really lack of vision, and having to deal with the fears that come along with it. But you need to keep going, because eventually you will get the clarity you need. So that's the Moon card, number 18 of the Major Arcana. I hope that helps you. Please remember to like and subscribe to James Hennon Tarot on YouTube, and James Hennon Tarot on Facebook and Instagram if you like what I do. Thank you very much. Until the next video, bye-bye.